Hey everybody, I happened to run across Wyclef Jean's YouTube video about a month ago. I think it was January 16th, where he was explaining or answering critics that said Haiti in the past had, quote, misreported its expenditures from donations. In other words, what it did with donations. Haiti has been a very important organization in the bringing attention to raising money for and getting money to victims in Haiti. Well, Wyclef Jean came back, heard all about all this, and said, I better do something, so he put out this YouTube video. Well, it's a month later, and what I noticed is right after the initial accusations, which I heard about regarding Wyclef Jean's organization, all of a sudden, the American Red Cross sprang up as the go-to organization in commercials, and even newspapers like the San Francisco Chronicle had a small donations list, whereas I had an enormous one, and some criticized me for putting everybody in there. And I said, you know what? If someone or some organization is doing something wrong, we're going to find out about it, and therein lies your future story and future reports about those organizations. But it's not appropriate for me to tell you where you should be putting your money, because how do I know how these organizations really operate, including the American Red Cross? Yet, again, other newspapers like the Chronicle said, hey, American Red Cross is a trusted organization. Well, we're 1 month later, and it turns out that's not really the case. Let me be specific. First of all, 2 years ago, the American Red Cross went to Congress and said, hey, we need $100 million to basically reestablish and replenish their emergency fund, which had been depleted. Then, and even more appropriate to the Haiti issue, American Red Cross releases its report. And I just happened to do a little figuring here, and they got by their own report, $255 million in donations for Haiti. Of that, 80 million was either, quote, spent or committed to Haiti. But that leaves 175 million, that's right, this number right here, this 175, that's not reported. That's right. I looked at this, and you can look at my blog post where the link is on the description over here. There's nothing to indicate that the 175 million is somewhere. But more disturbingly, it's simple logic. If you say, look, I've collected $255 million for Haiti, then you expect as a donor for all of that to be committed to Haiti, right? Even if it's not spent. Well, they're saying that only 80 million has been spent or committed. That's what the American Red Cross is saying. Even more disturbing, no news organization has questioned them on this until now. No one. And all reporters had to do, I guess they're lazy, is, hey, do a little subtraction like I did and say, where's the 175 million here? Not done. So even the Miami Herald, which put out a report on expenditures for Haiti to date, didn't do it. And in one sentence, they described both the 255 million the American Red Cross got and the 80 million that was spent or committed, but didn't do the math. Why? Meanwhile, the Washington Post and the Smoking Gun had no problem going after Wyclef Jean. How come they're not going after the American Red Cross? There's something wrong here, and it must be explained sooner rather than later. That's not right. Stay tuned.